Hi, Forever Loves. Welcome back to Eternity Talks. This is your girl, Alicia Raquel, and you guys already know I got something dope for y'all. Can y'all guess who the guest is of today? Y'all probably can tell by the title. It's DMX. So basically, I decided to surprise my parents and take them to High Times. Yes, it is exactly how it sounds. Everyone, I think, was high there except for my parents and I. But yeah, so here is just a little intro for you guys. I'm feeling myself. All right. Let me stop. So, did you message me? My boyfriend. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to say welcome. I want you guys to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna bring some YouTube videos that y'all ain't seen before. I'm gonna switch it up on y'all. I'm gonna surprise y'all with a little something here and there. But this platform called Eternity Talks is gonna be like something y'all ain't never seen. I might hop on the phone with y'all. I might flash my boyfriend a little couple of times or something. Who knows? You guys might even see me do a few scripted stuff. Y'all don't even know what's about to go on. But today I got a gift for y'all. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know what the gift is because the name's up above. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. No, I don't have a valid reason. I just want subscribers. That would just be great. So yeah, if you're just looking for a great laugh, if you're just looking over, looking for some reason to just stare into someone's pathetic life, I volunteer myself as tribute. Ashy elbows. They're really not ashy. Anyway, you guys like my flash shirt? I think that is pretty awesome, don't you? Like, I think I should just have like some like Supergirl glasses or something. Who knows? I remember the day that I met DMX. I knew who he was. I didn't know him because of his music. I knew him because of, it was like this video I was watching that was talking about the Illuminati. I know, yeah. So when I saw him in person, that's how I was able to recall who he was. So when I took my parents to this concert, of course, my mom is a huge DMX. I remember when I told her I met DMX, she was just like, that's one person that I would actually like to meet. Now, she didn't know that I was like doing business, with him. So I don't think she really kind of realized that that was an actual possibility. So yeah, I surprised them. We get to the concert. I arrived quite a bit early. So early that I'm gonna show you those clips.
In a quarter mile, use the second from the left lane to turn left onto South Mall Way.
We are out here, about to go to some concert. I'm not gonna tell you guys which one. We'll let it be a surprise. West Side for Life,
from the left lane to turn left onto South Mall Way, then turn right.
Someone told me to bring my Forever 21 gift card. I think it was God saying, Alicia, you should shop today. I was trying to not have to deal with this shopping addiction. But the way my mom is set up, she be setting me up, y'all. Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? So this concert fell on a day that I'm not feeling too up. So I'm sitting in the car with this pimple on my lip, waiting for my parents to get back so we can actually head to the actual concert. I am exhausted. Like you wouldn't believe. You guys have no idea. Thug life. Hopefully I can bring you guys on a few more adventures like this. We shall see.
All right, so we're back. So we get there. It took some time before I finally got my tickets because the guy, that I was working with, it just was, a little, I don't know. I think I kind of caught them off guard, showing up early. So I'm saying you know a lot. Do you know that? We get there and we go stand in the VIP line. And of course, like I said, I have my parents with me. When we get up there, I give them my name and everything. And then I give them my parents' names. And then they give us this. It really was about the high times, you guys. So they hand me this and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, weed. I was not expecting that. I don't know what I was really expecting. But I didn't know who was performing. I didn't know anything besides the fact that I would be a guest, an artist of the guest. The what? Can you guys see how red my eyes are? I'm not really tired. But yeah, basically I was an artist guest. So yeah. So when we got in the park, we were just like wandering around for, an hour, maybe two, kind of getting acclimated with the scene, trying out the new food because there were tons and tons of food trucks.
We are in. She said they both high. Everybody here gonna be high. I know, but.
Let's just face the facts. I have no idea who the first artist was. Sorry, you guys. If you recognize who they are, comment below. As for your girl Alicia, she has no idea. Yeah, I was clueless. Rap is not the first thing that I listen to. Yeah, so unless you're like a gospel artist, then your girl's on that. Lecrae, shout out. But yeah, so we sat around for a little bit and waited for DMX to come through. He's definitely someone who will make an appearance, and he showed up. And when he showed up, I called my buddy and was like, he actually called me and was like, we here. And I'm like, well, where you at? And he was like, well, where you at? And I'm like, in front of the stage. And he's like, I'm in front of the stage. And I was like, looking around like, I don't see this dude in front of the stage. What is he talking about? So, yeah, I look up and he's on the stage. So then at that point, he like walks across the stage and tells the security down below to let me and my parents on stage. And he was like, okay, well, they need to go that way. So he points us to like this fence that looked completely blocked off. He was like, yeah, just go around. So we're like walking around, whatever. He picks the fence up, moves it. We walk in, and I walk with my friend to DMX. And when we got there, of course, you know, DMX being who he is, you know, he's a man of faith. So we prayed before he got up to perform. And my parents, you know, I introduced them briefly, but, you know, he kind of was like in this mindset where, you know, he was about to perform and he was ready to go. Y'all just don't know. And I'm going to show y'all how he gets down when he gets on stage.
DMX is ready. Here we go.
on stage with DMX, y'all. I didn't know any of his songs. I felt real bad. I asked the Lord to forgive me already. I didn't know any of his songs, and then all of a sudden, this song comes on. And of course, me being a 90s baby, I knew it. And I sure was singing it. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. I'm sure all y'all know that. And if y'all don't know that, I don't know where y'all from, but it ain't here. Anyway, yeah. That was an amazing experience, and my little shy behind was like up there recording him like trying to dance, because I can't dance, so what? I was up there trying to dance, probably looking like a chicken that was dying or something. I was trying to dance, y'all, and I was failing epically. And all I can think to myself is, these people are probably up here staring at me like, what is that girl doing? And I probably was thinking to myself, I have no idea. I probably would have been thinking what I was doing too. Who knows? But yeah, so it was a wonderful experience. It was so great. I mean, like, oh my God. It was great. I had a great time. High times, having the contact high of random individuals that I did not know. Everybody was happy, and what reason did they not have to be happy? They had every reason to be happy. I'm just lying to y'all. No, but I really had a great time. I ended up getting this sweater. I had to make sure that I got a sweater that didn't have weed on it. You know, I'm not a pothead. I do not condone weed at all. Even though I live in California where it's legal, I do not take advantage of it. Yeah, no, don't do drugs, as DMX said, at high times. Right.
Now I want y'all to know one thing. The only motherfucker in the history of rap to ever drop an album in January and December and sell more than 3 million records, you better say hell yeah! Fuck yeah! DM! One love. Push with Bill.
Y'all have fun? Yeah! So much fun. Had a blast, y'all. It's a video. Calm down, it's a video. I can't even catch you. You just cheesing? Waiting, y'all. It's freezing out here. It's like real cold.
So y'all can see DMX, he gets pretty lit when he's on the stage. One of the craziest things that I have to mention, because I already know that it's gonna come up later on, is there was a girl that I actually noticed, and I noticed her before DMX had got up, because I saw her, she was on the stage, and she's super fit. She's a super fit type, you know, girl. So I was like, okay, why is she on the stage with us, type of thing. And I kind of knew, like, I had already been introduced to who was in DMX's kind of group, but I didn't like really know who she was, and somehow she managed to make it on the stage again with us. And I was like, this girl is bold, but I still didn't know what her purpose was. So he continues to perform or whatever, and when he finished, what did we do? We got off the stage, we went to the back, we kind of gave him some, you know, ample opportunity to revamp, because of course he had just performed several songs in a sweatshirt, sweater, hoodie, red, everything. DMX, you know, I got mad respect for you for wearing my favorite color. You wear red or purple. If you rep those colors, if those are your favorite colors, we can get along quite well, actually. But yeah, so we back there, we letting him breathe or whatever, and then after that we go into his trailer. And while we're sitting in his trailer, we're gonna bounce back to the girl that I told you I noticed. Now, one thing about being in the entertainment industry, one thing about trying to get into the entertainment industry, is you have to be bold. You kind of have to let people know, okay, this is what I do, and you know, you're gonna listen, type of thing. So we're gonna jump back one more time. She had came up to my mom and asked my mom to take a picture of her and DMX on my mom's phone. I'm gonna repeat that again. She walked up to my mom and asked my mom if she could take a picture of her and DMX, not my mom and DMX, but the girl and DMX, on my mom's phone. So I'm like, this girl is bold. Like, and then she was like, you just texted to me. And I'm like, why did this girl have a phone? Like, what's going on? But, well, we did it anyway. But actually, she didn't even end up getting to take the picture. So she just disappeared. She up in abracadabra out of the situation. And we just were like, she was like, oh, I'm not gonna get the picture. You know, he's busy and I don't wanna harass him and da. And we just like, okay, cool. So we all just do our little thing. Now, fast forward. Now we chilling in his trailer, right? And there's a knock on the door. And we open the door. And of course, my eyes fall right to the girl. And I'm going to drop her social media information in the video that I'm about to show you in a minute. But there's a knock on the door. This girl comes in and she starts talking so fast. Like, she literally just started marketing herself. Like, it was like, oh, DMX, you know, I appreciate that. I'm such and such. I'm related to such and such. You know, this is what I do. And was willing to perform for him on the spot. And in my mind, I'm thinking, this girl's stuff better be good. That literally was my thought process. Her stuff better be on fleek because DMX is listening. She's standing in his trailer right now as we speak. So you guys watch that clip. Here we go.
Wait, say who you are again, because you know I gotta get this.
Alright, my name is Naked87, Nakid, Kid 87. Born and raised from H-Town, Houston, Texas.
I'm pretty sure that's something every time we right?
About to bring out some good
sit.
shit.
Alright.
That was pretty tame for me.
Yeah, but I've been doing this shit since I was like 12. I've been touring with George since I was 12. And all
I'm glad you came out, man. I'm glad you came out, man.
Thank you.
Amazing. I wouldn't trade this shit for the world. I got
Like,
shit.
I call you so much.
An 11-year-old son and a 9-year-old
I'm ready to fly you somewhere. Like, please.
Yeah, you got
The last show you missed, man.
Yeah,
I did.
you gotta show them. You know, I bring them out when they're not.
That was my bad. We was going
They
through
know
something.
about it.
For every one of us that gets the profit off this, I get the road. That's like 10,000. Nope.
One more thing before we get started. Clearly, you guys know I'm at High Times. Clearly, you guys know that this is, you know, just a disclaimer. If you're a kid or if you have kids around, not the song for them. Boom. But hey, you know, it was kind of relevant. She needed people to shut the F up and listen. So I want you guys to check this girl out. Check her out right now. I think she said her name was Naked87. Shoot. You have to forgive me for butchering because I have a feeling you might run across this video. This girl is off the chain. I really admire her hustle, and I actually won't be surprised if we see her very soon. But yeah, she came in. This girl started performing. She knew I had the camera, and she just was like speaking to the camera. She's a complete performer. And I just remember the look in DMX's eyes, and like everybody, even my mom was like into the song. My mom was like, so y'all check this out and tell me what y'all think. Like, honestly, make sure y'all comment, make sure you guys, you know, do all that below. I'm gonna share her information down below because I want you guys to kind of follow and support, you know, especially, you know, women. So she got her stuff together, and she's trying to make it, and she actually will, because that type of boldness is rare. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bitch, why you talking to me? Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Bitch, why you running your mouth? Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Bitch, why you talking to me? Shut the fuck up and listen. I told him to shut the fuck up and listen. Bitch, I ain't finished talking. You think I'm gonna let you disrespect and find your ass in a coffin? I'm on drugs, I don't need love, but I got my pistol on me. I got a lot of ears coming back to me. Tell me who's been phony. Now what you said, I bet you won't say that shit to my face. Now what you said, I got my niggas with me dance to the catch no case. Now what you said, bitch shut the fuck up, ain't nobody trying to hear you. Now what I said, you a dead ass nigga cause your money ain't getting no bigger. Pussy niggas try to run up on me with the fucking chromie. I'm a quiet bitch but ain't know I got a lot of fucking homies. Don't try to cop a plea, don't be scared now cause you acting phony. Better turn around, get giddy up like a little pony. Pow, 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 ra-ta-ta-ta, I made that nigga dance. Pow, 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 ra-ta-ta-ta, like he was in a trance. Big and bad, but you scared now. Try to run, but you bled now. Got a pistol to your head now. Bitch, you stage your way to bed high.
Yeah, so basically, while I was there chilling with DMX, I was trying to think, what can I ask him? Like, what can I get him to say, you know, that he probably haven't already said? And, you know, honestly, I couldn't figure nothing out. So I just straight up asked him something that I kind of already knew what he was going to say. And I was like, DMX, what do you have to say to all the young people out there? I want you guys to think about that. What do you think DMX said? This is what he actually said.
DMX.
I've known since I was like
DMX,
12
what you
in
gotta say to
Indiana.
these young people?
This company, he lives in the back.
Don't do drugs.
Google
That's it.
You're doing this last one?
Don't do drugs, yo. Hey.
Don't do drugs. Drugs is not good for you. All right. So that was the message for all you young people from DMX himself in his trailer. Yeah. So that's the gag. No, but yeah. So we had a actually really great time, you know, with DMX. I got a few more clips that I want to show you guys before we actually started to make a graceful exit and actually leave High Times. We had so much fun with DMX. It wasn't even funny. I hadn't seen my mom so happy and energetic and actually having like a good time. And DMX, like, genuinely, you know, enjoyed, you know, their presence in their conversation. He's so down to earth. It's ridiculous. Like, it's literally ridiculous how down to earth he is. And he's just so helpful, and he's so like positive. I remember when I got in the trailer, I didn't think, like, I had only ran into him a few times, or one time actually, and it was kind of brief, and I didn't think that he would remember me. Like, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't expect him to, because I'm like, DMX is thrown into, you know, a lot of people's faces. I'm sure, you know, he's not gonna remember mine. I like to remain humble at all times and not think too highly of myself. So basically, yeah, that's what ended up happening. And he actually did remember me, and he was like, I remember you. You had on the black stockings with the black dress and the fedora hat. And I did in fact have that on with some sunglasses, which I'll show you guys a picture probably that I took of DMX probably at the end of the video. But or maybe I can show it now, you know.
Thug life, West Side for life. We are out here.
So yeah, he actually remembered me, and it was like really good, great conversation. Then he straight up said to me, he was like, "Oh, you know, you should model." And I'm like, here we go again. Like, I feel like I've heard that from a lot of people. Modeling low-key scares me. Yeah, you have to like come up with 1,000 poses in like 2.5 seconds, and I'm not there yet. Let's just say that at the very least. Yeah. So, as we're getting ready to leave, actually, because we were chilling in his trailer for a long time, and like DMX wasn't even like trying to kick us out. Like, that's how great the conversation and the flow was going. Now, mind you, I knew one of them I'm related to. The other one is just you know, he's like a cool friend, you know. So basically, we just chilling. We chilling in his trailer, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. He didn't kick us out at all. So we decided to kick ourselves out because we had a long drive from San Bernardino all the way back to where I'm from, a little desert town called Fondale. And, you know, that was fun. You know, took my little 2 shots with DMX, and I got to, you know, listen to a hot artist who's probably gonna blow up within the next few years. And then on top of that, you know, I was just in great company. I was enjoying it. I mean, I was enjoying the job. Yeah. So we getting ready to leave. And I don't remember. I think my mom went to go get a turkey leg or something. And this artist started playing. And I was like, oh my God, I know him. And I'm pretty sure you guys will too. So catch this next clip.
Get it. Ah. Get it. She don't know how to do it, y'all. That's a good way to go out right there. They lit, y'all. They are lit. So if you can catch high times next year, even if you don't get high, they will give you some high times. You will leave with a contact high.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and bearing with me on Eternity Talks. I told you guys I'll have a lot of vlogs and videos coming for you guys. I'm trying to just let you guys into my life a little bit, not too much, but just enough, you know, just give you a little snapshot into my crazy life. And we are like really gonna take a journey in 2018. So be on the lookout. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe now. And this thing is blinking. I'll let you go.